Beliefs and Why They Matter. In this short but crucial chapter from my book, Bust Writer's Block Forever, I want to start with a quote that says, "Change your beliefs to change your life or risk being held hostage by life wounds and traumas from your past." That quote by moi underpins the work that I have done for the past 20 years as an energy psychology therapist, and it's what underlies the truth in all the books I've written about how to break free, live the life you love, achieve the goals you want, meet the love of your life, and be the writer you long to be. Now, this is the key to all the books I've written, but just as much to living the life you love and attracting the success you love, or writing the books in a profitable and productive way, the way you dream it. That will happen when you understand what beliefs are either crippling you or enhancing your ability to fulfill your heart's desire to write, to be an author, to be a creative. As tiny children, we absorb and internalize what people say to us, what is happening in our outer environment. We take it into our brains and internalize the meaning. And it's not always a positive meaning, but that meaning becomes a belief. The world is dangerous. People laugh when I paint, or people made a fool of me in the class over my essay. Many of you know I've been a break free fast coach using these principles to help people break free, to live the life they love, find the love they love, make the money they want. And just today, one of those clients phoned me and said, "I'm ready to date at last, thanks to your book, Online Dating Success Secrets for Women 40, 50 plus. Well, she didn't say the whole title, but she said, "Thanks to your book, I've taken the courage, I've joined a dating site, but part of me is still saying I don't really want a man in my life." And then I knew. I said, "You have taken the courage to jump into the waters of dating. It's like a cool, beautiful river and you feel safe in it, but you're wondering why the river is not flowing your ideal date, your ideal man to you. It's because there's an obstruction in the river." And that's exactly what happens with the beliefs that we take on board and obstruct us unconsciously, so that when we come to write as adults, something gets in the way. And it can be anything that we've heard or seen recently that begins the tentacles of writer's block gripping themselves onto us. Well, this chapter will give you some insights into that and how to break free from those crippling blocks. So in this chapter, I lay the foundations, which will explain to you in the rest of the book the tools and techniques that you can use to dissolve that obstruction and bring the flow of creativity and excitement about your writing back into your life. I will be inviting Dorothy, my AI narrator, to continue with the chapter, but this is what it's all about. Your beliefs matter, and busting and boosting them is the key to busting writer's block.
Chapter 4. Beliefs and Why They Matter. Quote by Caryl Westmore. "Change your beliefs to change your life, or risk being held hostage to memories which are totally untrue and corrupt." This is my theme song, which underpins all my books, including You Can Break Free Fast, EFT Tapping, Emotional Freedom Techniques, 5 Steps to Goal Success, EFT Tapping and Matrix Goals, Reimprinting, 10 Goal Stoppers, and How to Break Free. Understanding this foundational concept is crucial to living the life you love. But more important, it's how we bust writer's block and release its crippling tentacles on our inspiration. I first learned about the destructive effect of negative beliefs on self-identity from reading Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, a plastic surgeon in the 1980s who realized facelifts and surgical changes would only go so far. For some clients, it was never enough. They still felt ugly because they could not shift their self-perception, which was based on entrenched beliefs, often going back to childhood. But how to change those beliefs? I myself grappled with this challenge for many years. Frustrated by years of talk therapy to heal my underlying malaise, I eventually found the holy grail of methods to reprogram the mind and permanently source and shift ingrained beliefs from self-sabotaging to empowering. I discovered and trained in 2 inner game methods to bypass the cognitive brain and access the emotional brain, where we set up our belief system from early childhood, even in the womb. Not only that, but these could seemingly also change your future by using future self-imagineering. The methods I refer to are called the journey and EFT tapping. But I also enhance my methods by exploring other techniques for changing your brain and beliefs, many of which you will hear later. In part 2, you will find my game-changing ways to break free from writer's block.
And now for a word from our episode sponsor. Every writer has faced the dreaded writer's block. But what if you had not just 1, but 7 ways to shatter it? Introducing Bust Writer's Block Forever, 7 game-changing ways to kiss writer's block goodbye and unleash creative inspiration. Dive deep into transformative processes, the work of Byron Katie, Havening, EFT tapping, the journey, the alter ego effect for writers, internal family systems. And as a special treat, a bonus chapter on collaborating, even dancing with ChatGPT, your new creative catalyst. For those who've been inspired by The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, this book and accompanying video course at bustwritersblock.com will feel like coming home. Dive in at bustwritersblock.com. Now back to today's episode.
Quote from Tony Robbins: "Beliefs have the power to create and the power to destroy." So let's answer the question, what is a belief? A belief is a feeling of certainty about what something means or doesn't mean. So when we say beliefs can make or break your life, we mean unquestioned beliefs in your unconscious. Often these were set up in early childhood. This was proven in numerous clients I worked with in over 20 years as a break-free fast coach and energy psychology therapist. Many were writers, artists, and creatives feeling stuck or blocked. Many longed to write a book. Beliefs are the missing secret of manifesting your best life, according to law of attraction guru Dr. Joe Vitale, who wrote the foreword to my book, The Inner Path of Writing, Make Love, Not War, to the Writer Within. He says, "You are not driven by what you consciously believe. You are driven by the beliefs that are in your unconscious subconscious mind." To unearth these hidden beliefs and erase the ones causing self-sabotage and writer's block, we need tools to bring them out of the dark into the light. This means busting certain beliefs that no longer serve you, and then boosting new empowering beliefs. Start with busting unhelpful beliefs. 1. Busting the inner beliefs about yourself as a writer that cause writer's block and burnout. 2. Busting the unconscious, subconscious belief that writers, authors, and artists are impoverished, starving, addicted, mentally unhinged, failures in the eyes of the world, unless New York Times bestsellers. 3. Busting the inner beliefs that you are going to struggle, including hitting the block of feeling stuck, stymied, burned out, depressed, debilitated, or seriously ill. 4. Busting the fear that you might die regretting that you never wrote your legacy memoir for your family, die with your song unsung, or your book unpublished. Here's what can you do to flip the coin and boost your positive thoughts and feelings. 1. Boosting the inner belief that it's your destiny, purpose, or calling as an author to write your books to inspire, change lives, and heal the world. 2. Boosting the inner belief as a fiction writer, you can tell a story that entertains and grips readers by the seat of their pants. Yes, dear listener, this audiobook is for you who longs to move ahead, saying and believing, bye-bye writer's block. Hello, my muse. Hello, abundant wealth, prosperity, profit. Hello, productivity. Hello, me, the writerpreneur, authorpreneur, soulpreneur. You are laying the groundwork to plant your seeds of success for a writing life of passion, pleasure, and profit. In part 2, the heart of this audiobook, I take you through the game-changing ways I know can bust writer's block and change your beliefs forever. Pick one or a combination of ways next time you feel even an inkling of writer's block at any stage of your creative journey. Use them on a regular basis to stay on track. Your future author self will thank you.
Thanks for joining me on today's podcast. Want a free gift to inspire you further on your book writing adventure? My free checklist, 5 book hook tips to kickstart your book writing journey, will help you get clarity on the key essentials to make your book a winner. Download it at writethebookinsideyou.com/free gift. The links are in the show notes. Until next time, a big virtual hug and keep writing.